Hey, how's it going, you guys? Petplatypus here. Long time no fucking see. Double Jojo review for the two recent episodes. I think we're on like episodes like 29 and 30 or 30 and 31. I'm not sure, but yeah, so let's see. After Anubis, which was just fucking epic, we get a pretty different stand fight. Not really even a fight, but just kind of like one of those situational stand users where they have to figure out how to beat them. And it's not really direct combat. And a lot of jokes this time around, which is great, and a lot of focus on Joseph, and he's awesome because he's Joseph, and his English is awesome because it's fucking English. And, yeah, some perverted humor, whatever, when, like, the magnetism's, like, pulling up, stuff like that. Because, I mean, the setup is basically, he touches his power outlet, which, why? It's weird. You guys should know to spot weird shit by now, but, you know, whatever. He touches it, gets magnetized. The dude with the nails in the mouth, that was fucked up. Like, that was super nasty, even though it was censored. That was kind of crazy, but, yeah, fucking Joseph's all magnetic, so there's, like, some perverted humor where, you know, the metal on a girl's dress will pick up, so the skirt will fly up, and he gets punched by this chick, and then the old lady's kind of funny, because she's all like, oh, I like your strong advances, bro, and he's like, oh my god. His English is just so perfect in this in these two episodes, but I think what I liked about all of this, not just because it was Joseph focused, but just because I expected a lot of humor and all gags, and it really wasn't all gags. The first episode mostly is when Avdol shows up, and they go into the women's bathroom and all that, and it's funny and it's good. But in the second episode, because if I was to rate the first episode, I mean, it sets up the new stand user, so there's a little bit of story progression. No real character development. Animation, obviously, fantastic, as usual. And the pacing was fine, obviously. But it was mainly just gags and mainly just setup. We kind of see the stand user a little bit. Avdul's now affected by the magnetism as well. But the second episode is where all the really good jokes and all the really cool action happens. The blowjobs and the dancing and the fucking humping, those were all just tremendously funny. I thought all that was great. All the people watching, the old lady finding out and smacking him with her umbrella, I loved all that. The railroad scene was great. What's her name's fucking tit gag with like the fucking bolts and shit, that was like a cool little like weird fan service kind of, but not really fake out. Really bizarre, but I mean, what do you really expect from a show called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? She made this one psycho face, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, the way they get under the railroad track was cool. Chasing her through the city and all that stuff clinging to them and still being able to, you know, push through and run. All that stuff was great. And even up until the end when Joseph's like fake begging and he's like, alright, you're done. You lost. Crushes her. It's epic. And I think that's really what JoJo can do pretty damn well, is it can take comedy but also still mix in, you know, the really cool shit. You know, it's not ever like a full-on gag stand user or like, you know, well, they have full-on serious ones, obviously, but I do like that it's not all jokes, especially for Joseph, because he's obviously a comedic relief character in this part of the series. I was hoping he'd like maybe do some of his, you know, predicting their lines or whatever, but no. But he did do his running, so that was cool. Avdul didn't really have much to do, but it was kind of funny to see such a stern and serious character in all those ridiculous positions and stuff. I guess the only real, I mean, the second episode did kill off the stand user. Not kill off, she lived, but she can't recover, so that's cool. So I guess as far as story progression goes, we did see the next stand user, and he's going to set up to attack Jotaro and Polnareff, and I guess Iggy as well. So that's cool. I think, you know, ending this fight, setting up the next one, giving Joseph and Avdul, you know, a fight and all that. Very cool. So, yeah, I mean, actually for a JoJo episode, there's actually fairly good progression considering someone got beat and a new stand user has shown up with his crazy shadow fucking Pikmin stand. This was obviously before Pikmin existed, but you know what I mean. I guess I'll probably give this episode, like, I'll probably give both episodes a solid, no, first episode I'll probably give like a 7 out of 10. It was an okay episode. Pretty funny, but nothing great. This episode I'd probably give like an 8 out of 10 to an 8.5, like a very good episode, mainly for the humor, but that's what it was going for. And it did have good story progression and good animation, and it did have a clever way of finishing her off. So, yeah. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about these two episodes. I don't know how long this review is going to be, because it's so much easier when I can just watch an episode, review it, you know, stop, watch the next one, review it. I watched both these together, so my thoughts are kind of all mixed up about both. But I think you guys understood what I had to say. 7 out of 10 for the first one, okay episode. 8 to 8.5 for the second one, thought it was very good. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes of JoJo in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and follow me on Instagram, I post anime stuff there. Somewhat frequently-ish, not really. It's been like 6 days, but whatever, I post stuff there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.